was a male model. He was born in Montenegro. He was one of the tenants of the Serbian show Big Brother VIP All-Stars. Because of his attractive looks, Kapisoda received an offer from designer Rocco Baracco, but he rejected it in order to create a career in Montenegro. As a participant in multiple fashion shows, Filip has won many awards. He received recognition as the best model of Belgrade Fashion Week 2006. Kapisoda was also the brother of handball player Petar Kapisoda. Though the investigation into their deaths is still ongoing, Kapisoda is suspected of murdering his girlfriend, Ksenija Pajčin, and then committing suicide. Death on 16th of March 2010, the bodies of Kapisoda and his girlfriend, 32-year-old singer Ksenija Pajčin, were found in her apartment in Belgrade. Both had gunshot wounds to the head. Police suspect a murder-suicide with Kapisoda as the shooter. Police were called to the house several nights earlier, as neighbors reported the couple because Kapisoda had broken into Pajčin's apartment, knocking down the door. Early investigation reports stated that the singer's mother discovered the dead bodies and that the gun used in the homicide was found next to Kapisoda's body. It is believed that the motive for the murder-suicide was jealousy. He was buried on 19th of March 2010 in Ksenija, the day before Ksenija's funeral. His funeral was attended by his brother, Petar Kapisoda, and his friend, singer Goga Sekulic, among others. "I shall kill myself if she leaves me. I love her so much. I cannot live without her," Filip said on Sunday evening in front of the building that Ksenija lived in. Goran Stojicevic, the best friend of pop singer Ksenija Pajčin, who tragically died, says. 2 days later, male model Filip Kapisoda killed Ksenija Pajčin in her flat and then committed suicide. It was an immense love. They planned to marry. Ksenija loved him so much but was very much bothered by his jealousy. That is why she left him 2 weeks ago when he went to Germany to do business. He called me 20 times from there. He begged me to find her because she did not respond to his calls. He begged me to make her take him back again. It was then, he said for the first time, he would kill himself if she refused to reconcile. Unfortunately, I then paid no serious attention to his words, Stojicevic says. He says he met with Ksenija and talked with her. She said she loved him very much too, but could no longer live with his jealousy. Still, they reconciled when he returned from Germany. Their relationship became a fairy tale again and they spent 24 hours together. 2 days before the murder on Sunday, the three of them appeared in a televised show, Nothing to Hide, on the TV Pink. Everything was perfect, and Filip gave flowers to Ksenija. I was shocked when she called me that evening asking to come. Immediately, in front of the building, I saw police officers leaving and Filip crying and saying again he could not live without Ksenija and that he would kill himself. I went upstairs to her flat and spoke to her in favor of her and Filip's. She complained of his jealousy again and regretted that she had taken him back. I could not imagine what would follow. The last time I saw her was the next day, a day before she was killed, Stojicevic says. She asked me to buy her cigarettes and told me she should not have called the police because she only made a problem to herself. She was angry at them because they had not protected her privacy, but spread a story that they intervened because she was fighting with her boyfriend. That evening, she called me again and said they had quarreled, and Filip knocked on her door. She asked me what to do. "Let him in," I said. "Don't you see that he loves you?" That was our last conversation, Stojicevic says. The next day, on the day of the murder, he sent her a message at 3 p.m. to come to his son's birthday celebration. She did not reply. The bodies were found somewhat after 6 p.m. by Ksenija's mother, Ljubica. When she unlocked the door, she found her daughter's body in the hall. Filip's body was in the room with a pistol behind him. It is believed that they had a quarrel again, and that Ksenija was on her way to the door, either to throw Filip out or leave the flat herself. Filip then shot her in the head from behind. When he realized that she was dead, he killed himself. The autopsy was carried out yesterday. Toxicology analyses are also to be made. Male model kills Serbian singer Ksenija Pajčin. Wounds on the body of the singer and a gun found next to the model imply a case of murder and suicide. Serbian singer, 32-year-old Ksenija Pajčin, and her young boyfriend, a 22-year-old model, Filip Kapisoda, were found dead late Tuesday in an apartment in Belgrade, Serbia. According to the information provided by the police, both of them had wounds to the head, and the gun that killed them was found next to their lifeless bodies. Serbian police say that the investigation is still ongoing, but that this was probably a case of murder and suicide. B92 reported that Kapisoda killed Ksenija Pajčin by shooting her in the head before committing suicide. The fact that the gun was found next to his body, and that he allegedly had only one shot wound in the temple, speaks in favor of this theory. RTS reports that Kapisoda shot himself in the mouth, and Blick writes that Ksenija Pajčin has both entrance and exit wounds to the head. Neighbors heard 2 shots around 4:30 p.m. The mother, Ksenija Pajčin, discovered lifeless bodies. According to acquaintances, the motive behind the couple's murder and suicide may be Kapisoda's jealousy. Ksenija Pajčin was the one to discover the lifeless body of her daughter and Filip Kapisoda in her apartment, reports Tanjug. Večernje Novosti writes that Filip Kapisoda found a pool of blood in the apartment she shared with her daughter, after which she saw the lifeless bodies of Ksenija and her boyfriend. The singer's body was allegedly found in the hallway, and the model's was in another room. Unofficially, it was learned that the police intervened in their apartment 2 days ago because of violence, but no one was detained at the time. Kapisoda supposedly broke Ksenija Pajčin's apartment door, after which the neighbors called the police. The stormy relationship. Ksenija Pajčin began her career as a dancer in the Beat Street Band and performed as a duck singer from the mid-90s. She was regarded as one of the most beautiful singers in the region. The model, Filip Kapisoda, is a brother of Petar Kapisoda, who plays handball for the national team of Montenegro and played for the handball club in Zagreb 4 years ago. Filip also started as a handball player before pursuing his modeling career. Filip and Ksenija dated for a long time, until Filip joined the reality show Big Brother. Ksenija supported him on a couple of occasions, but she also criticized him. They went back together after a scandal in which Kapisoda was accused of stealing from his wealthy girlfriend, Eva Gonzalez.